Out of curiosity, why do you dislike mages magic users? Because I'm not 12? Magic's only cool to the immature mind. When you reach when you reach an adult age, you'll realize that the sword has been mightier than the pew pew blasting sticks. I think I was tired of this, like, not once but twice, because like the original, someone quote retweeted this with my silly tag, and someone else did the me as if I was saying it in the silly tag, and it was just it encapsulated it perfectly. It's like just pick up the broadsword, little bro. You're not 12 anymore. It's not like that. Casting spells, come on. Just pick up the broadsword, little bro. Like, how about the druids? What of them? They're incredibly boring. That's my opinion on druids. Just insanely boring. I think that priests and restorative magic, it's because it's kind of classed, tangentially classed, like near the paladin, which I respect and admire. Priests are alright because they serve that valuable purpose of restorative magic. The only acceptable use of magic. Druids are better than wizards. It's not whether they're better or not, it's just that I think that they don't have much of interest about them. Oh, I love nature. Okay, what else have you got? No, I don't want to see your organic garden. Druids in shambles. Yeah, go live in a tree. Yeah, it's not really magic, it's divine. You get cancelled by nature. Can't believe I insulted Mother Nature live on stream. Cancelable offense. Okay, so you love swords, but I wonder how you feel about big hammer. Any sort of melee weapon, I think, can be quite noble, except for the quarterstaff or the dagger. Quarterstaff is again like, just pick up the broadsword, little bro. And the dagger's the coward's weapon. It's the coward's sword. The coward's blade. Dagger tied to a quarterstaff. Makeshift sword. Nature's sword. Quarterstaff's the poor man's spear. Yeah, isn't a dagger and a staff basically a spear? What about fists? I know you don't have a single gold piece to your name. When have you ever heard of a rich monk? The Valley Knights talk. Yeah, sorry, that's my privilege talking. I'm so sorry. How could she be so savage at 30% battery life? Some say that she's even more savage. There's no filter. She doesn't have enough battery life for filter. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you that what for? I'm gonna be so belligerent. I'm gonna be such a menace. I'm gonna be like that old sort of that boomer who is like overly aggressive in public. And you gotta like turn away and you're cringing at it. That's me. Like, she's not even old enough. She's not even old enough to be this belligerent. Legendary Knight yells at Cloud. No, I'm okay, I'm alright. I wonder if that will be me. I've never felt the need to be anything but pleasant in a public space. I'm not an openly sort of belligerent person, but I always wonder if there's like, at a certain age it just happens, where you become like a person who has no care in the world as to how they're perceived. No, I've never Karened before. It hits like an epiphany. So like one day I'm just gonna not care what anyone thinks and then just let loose, let fly. Yeah, I've never talked to a single manager. I'm like, they're like, I can get the manager, and I'm like, oh please, I wouldn't want to bother them. I'm at an age where I relish in my unprovoked belligerence. What if some wizard cursed me so I could use magic? Would I view that as being cursed, or... Oh, I can use magic. I just choose not to because I'm better than that. That's what they call the golden years. Is that why? Because you can be so belligerent that you're just like shining. How did I learn magic without using it? You can learn it and then choose not to use it later. Just because I'm not actively using it every second of my life doesn't mean that I didn't have to learn it at the roller. The Royal Estelian Ladies Academy. But the Golden Girls were pretty pleasant for the most part. Were they ever actively belligerent? Yeah, there are plenty of nice old people out there as well. Remember, what magic do you specialize in? The only type that I like to use now is restorative magic. The sub-cleric must have cast Zone of Sass today. They deserve a raise. If you were in a life or death battle and were pushed to the edge, would I use magic? I'd use my... I'd sooner use my fists, the poor man's sword. That's when I push the edge. Of course you'd use everything at your disposal, but I wouldn't be going like, thank goodness for magic. I would be sighing heavily and then being like, fine, fireball. I was gonna say thunderball, I guess you could also do a thunderball. Can you fight without your sword, by the way? Why are you collecting all this data? Are you planning on, like, ambushing me one night, hiding my sword so I can't fight properly? and then forcing it, and the only reason you do this is some sort of sick fantasy in which I use magic. You wanted to push me to the absolute brink, so I actually use some magic for once in my life. Ooh, you villagers! Ooh, I'll get you yet.